we go. Okay, this is hole number 14 up on the farm, and this I had to replace their queen earlier this year. But anyhow, I gave them a syrup feeder, a high top feeder, or a top high feeder, whichever you want to call it, about a week ago. Filled it up. It's probably I don't know, 12 liters or so of syrup, and came by today just to see if they were still taking down the syrup, and no bees up top, which is kind of interesting to see. I'm looking at most of those frames, and let's go a little bit wide here. Yeah, there's no bees in there. I'm just going to check this, and I can see, which is cool. Hold on. I hope this phone can pick it up. Probably can't. Let's see here. Whoop. Hello. No, I can't see it. If I increase the contrast here, let me see if I can do this. No. You can hear it. There they are. It's hard to make it out here, but those bees are clustered right underneath here, right in the bottom. Underneath this honey, underneath this block of honey, and underneath this block of honey. And there's no bees up here. So this is perfect. This is exactly what I want to see. I want to see those bees way, way down below. So I'm just going to take a quick peek to see how much honey is in these actual frames. I think it's too cold to give them any syrup now anyway. It's just too freaking cold these days. I can give them syrup, but they wouldn't be able to cap it, and it'll go moldy, and it can cause complications. And so that's it. They're down below. They've got at least one medium of solid honey, it looks like, and probably another one by the looks of it. And I can come out here, I guess, with my... oh yeah, look at that. Looks great. Just bees hanging down from here to there. Big cluster of bees. Anyway, I'm letting all the heat out, but I'm going to take a quick look at these frames just to see how well capped these frames are. And maybe I'll take a peek under the bottom box, but like I can't even see the bees. They're so down below, I can't even see them from up here. So that's great. They'll probably come up once I start pulling the frames. But anyway, I thought this would be worth a little video clip because this is exactly what I like to see going into winter. I like to see a big block of honey up top and the bees way down below. And so this honey will act as insulation for the bees throughout the winter, and the honey on the side will act as insulation as well. So you don't really need to insulate your hives if your bees are full of honey. At least I don't. And they'll just gradually eat through that honey and get to the top. And now, because I know that right now that they're way down on the bottom, later on in the winter, like say January or whenever, I can take a look up top, and if I see bees up top, then I know they're probably starting to run out of honey. They've eaten through the bottom and they're working their way up to the top. But if there's no bees up top and I can still see them moving around and doing things underneath, then I know, hey, don't need to feed them. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the sugar bricks or fondant or anything like that. So this is it. I just wanted to say, here's an example of a hive that's going into winter perfectly. Now this is a 3 medium hive, which is my first year doing this. Most of my colonies are going in with 3 mediums because I'm getting off the deep train. I don't like deeps anymore. They're just too much work. But these guys are looking great. I love it. And so anyway, I just wanted to show what this looks like. They're getting cold. I should have brought some 1/4-inch mesh. I have some 1/4-inch mesh around here somewhere, maybe. Those bees are doing their thing. Anyway, I don't have any mesh. I thought I had some laying around here. But I'll come back as soon as I can now and put some mesh on that bottom entrance. And we'll probably block up this top entrance, and I will put a top on this hive with a bit of ventilation. But anyway, they're looking good. And you can see the bees down there, down in the second box. I think they're doing pretty good for honey. I'm not going to bother digging into them. I can just see that those frames, there are frames of honey down there, so I'm just going to assume that second box is full of honey. And these bees are good to go. All right, I found a a frame that wasn't completely drawn out. There's a bit of nectar on that side and some comb on that side, but this is basically empty. So I'm going to replace it with a full frame of capped honey. I'm going to plonk it in with one hand. Here we go. Let's go wide. Here we go. There. So I just checked. Whoop. Whoop, they're coming up. They're coming for me. Anyway, I just checked all those frames and they're all solid frames of honey, so that looks good.